people can share it around to their folks and everything like that. Hold on, let me let some more people in here. People are just tricking on in. Come on in. So folks, got to make a disclaimer. The information shared in this presentation is not considered as financial advice. Before I continue to move forward, Laretha, are you guys able to hear me okay?
Yes, perfect.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Guys, the information shared in this presentation is not considered as financial advice. It's for educational purposes. As members, we are not financial advisors, and I'm just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. We've partnered with a community called Smarter Than Money. And this community, it consists of people from all walks of life. We have doctors, we have lawyers that are involved. We have pastors and their churches, and even entities that are of nonprofits and their board of directors. We have fundraisers and charities. And of course, we have individuals. We have farmers that are coming on board. We have people in the medical field. We have even judges that are a part of this operation, folks, because one of the things that all of us are familiar with, we know how to make money. There's no problem with that. But when we talk about being smarter than money, is where we're talking about money is working for you. But specifically speaking, without us gambling any money. Now, we know how to go out there and work for the money, but my question to you is, what is that money coming in and out of your organization or in and out of your life that where when you're not working, is whatever money that's flowing in and out of your organizations is still coming in? See, that's cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, where it's independent of your involvement. And it's like what I like to call where your money is giving birth to more money. Where we literally have people that are on this line, literally, that's been with us maybe a little short in a month, maybe some just a little over a month. Okay, of course, I've been involved with this operation for 7 months, but I don't like talking about my results or results that people been in, because it's obvious, for a lot of us that are leaders. But folks, we have people that have really never received any significant amount of money, okay, long term, that are coming in. People like Susie Nesbitt, people like Laretha Green, people like Linda Kinsey. Okay, these are all brand new. And there's many more, but those are just on the top of my mind right now. Folks, they will never not receive money for the rest of their days through this program ever again. Let me say that again. From now until this day forward, folks, based on something that they executed one time, is going to have them continuously receive all the time, folks. And they never have to wait on the money. Anytime and every time transactions take place, it's serving as ongoing residual cash flow that they cannot move out of the way of. How are we doing that, folks? We're just simply setting up and creating our own digital bank on the blockchain. Now, folks, when something is operating on the blockchain, okay, it cannot be tampered with, it cannot be manipulated, it can't be hacked. It's going to perform the same way every time without fail. It's going to be predictable. So what we're talking about is not only going to be having it come in, but it's going to be predictable to where not only is it going to have your inviter receiving, it's going to have you receiving and everyone receiving in the community anytime and every time a digital wallet opens from you onward, okay? And so we're talking about digital wallet cash flow. What I love about this, folks, we're going to have you receiving unavoidable cash flow. Watch this, for what you're already doing, okay? Companies like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and other digital wallets are categorized as peer-to-peer payment apps where you can send and receive money as necessary. But guess what, folks? We're better. I want to introduce you to the Co-op Wallet. It's the people's wallet. Co-op Wallet is the world's first private Web 3.0 decentralized wallet, allowing you to receive immediate residual income for your personal business or even charitable affairs. You're able to send and receive money between other Co-op Wallet users and withdraw your money daily. Now, you heard me say two critical things there. You're going to receive money when? Immediately, okay? You're going to be able to withdraw your money how often? Daily. See, folks, there's zero holds on your money here. This is a cooperative economy leveraging blockchain peer-to-peer technology, which empowers its members worldwide to receive royalty deposits, watch this, for simply referring people to open up a Co-op Wallet account, folks. Okay? And here's the best part. It only requires completing 2 simple steps one single time. Now, folks, I need that one single time to hit you like a ton of bricks. Because what we like to say around here, you're gonna do an execution one time, and it's gonna have you receiving all of the time. Listen to this. This one-time single execution is gonna trigger the ongoing residual cash flow that scales, okay, and immediately deposits into your co-op bank. I like to call it instant withdrawable money. But listen to this, and with your account, continuing to receive, folks, from every cash flow asset thereafter, instantly and instantly, continuously. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a game changer. Tens of millions of dollars processed, folks, without ever missing a single payment. I've been able to withdraw my money flawlessly, been involved in 7 years, okay, 7 months, right? And never had a problem withdrawing my money, folks. And anybody that's been involved, never had a problem one time. Company has never missed one single payment. And it's been in operation over 20 plus years, uninterrupted. The Co-op Wallet has been out now for 2 years, okay? Never missing one single payment at all. So this is the best cash flow system ever created. And I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why. Number 1, please hear this, perfect timing. Douglas, why is it perfect timing? Ladies and gentlemen, we're already involved in it. We're already opening up digital wallets. If I was to take a poll right now and ask any of you, all of you, and I'm pretty sure I'll get 100% success rate. If I asked you, how many of you guys already have a Cash App account? How many of you guys are already using your own bank account? How many of you guys are using a Venmo or PayPal, okay? And for many of you, you're probably using multiple of those, okay? Well, folks, they're in the digital wallet space, okay? The digital wallet space is upending traditional banking and the finance industry as we know it. You can go into your bank teller line right now, and remember maybe back in the day when the lines used to be long, but now it's short lines. Why? Because now everybody can facilitate banking transactions through digital wallets with all these peer-to-peer companies. But here's the thing, companies like Cash App, where we're bringing our economic value over to their platform, and we're generating them multi-billions of dollars where the cash flow is going to their crowdsourcers, going to their board of directors, going to their CEOs. But guess what? They're not sharing any of the revenue with us. But yet still, we're the ones bringing our economic value over there, and we're the ones that's contributing to them receiving the multiple billions of dollars. But they're not sharing any of it with us, folks, okay? And so if I was to ask you, if PayPal or Cash App or even Coinbase, they called you up right now and they gave you a situation to where if you come over here and open up a digital wallet with us, refer some of your friends to do the same, and anytime and every time an account opens or a transaction happens, from this day onward, you're gonna receive a micropayment from each and every digital wallet that opens from this day forward. Ladies and gentlemen, would you take Cash App, PayPal, or Coinbase up on that proposal? And if you are a sane person, I believe you're saying, oh, you betcha, okay? Folks, it's what the world is doing. Everywhere, open up digital wallets. Let me give you a little history. American Express, you ever heard of companies like Visa? You ever heard of companies like MasterCard. Well, if you have folks, guess what? They're using a digital wallet. Have you heard of companies like Bank of America, Chase, or Wells Fargo? Those would be some of the major banks in the US that a lot of us bank with. Folks, guess what? They're using a digital wallet. Well, how do you know that, Douglas? Folks, are you able to notice where you're able to download their app? Okay. You know, if you receive a paycheck from your job, you're able to take a picture of the front and the back, and you're able to sign it with your telephone or with your smartphone as if you're signing the physical back of that check. You're then able to hit the button and the check goes right to your account with that bank and deposit it. Notice, you never had to get in your car and drive into traffic. You never had to deal with any inclement weather. You didn't have to stand in any long lines. Folks, that is a digital wallet. But here's the thing, when that transaction takes place, guess what? That's serving as ongoing cash flow to those major companies. Here it is. We're instituting the transactions, but are they sharing the economic value with us? No, they're not. Number two, folks, there's no skill set required in opening up a digital wallet. Did you feel recruited, okay? Or did you feel that you had to be convinced to open up a Cash App account? Did you feel recruited when you got referred to open up a PayPal account? No, you didn't, okay? And what was the success rate, or excuse me, what was the failure rate of you being able to open up the account? All you had to do was what? Put in a name, some information, some personal information, maybe add your bank account to it. And when you hit the button, guess what? The account was created. And now on the back end, anytime and every time transactions are done, and trust me when I tell you, there's more than 2 transactions that are happening with these companies. But anytime and every time, it's already set up on that platform that when a transaction takes place, and there's a gazillion of them every single week and every single month, again, it's serving as ongoing residual cash flow for those companies. But my point is, did it require any skill set in order for one to be able to open up a digital wallet? The answer to that is no. So the question is, folks, when there's no skill set required, then who then is not able to do it and have success? That would be everyone is able to do it. And here's my final point. Number 3, everyone's desired financial outcome, folks, is 100% a choice and not a chance. Now, I'm gonna go to my board real quick because I really want to break that down, okay? And have you guys understand what I mean about it's a choice and not a chance. So hear me out, okay? I know you guys on Instagram, you're paying attention, looking at this, but you know how we get a part, you know, many of us have been a part of other different things. I don't care what it was. It could be network marketing, it could be MLM, it could be affiliate marketing, it could be drop shipping, it could be Amazon FBA, it don't matter, okay? It could be a fundraiser, it could be a crowd fund, it could be a GoFundMe, it could be a church trying to rally up to get, to gather funds for a different project or ministry or some type of purpose work, right? So we're just gonna label that XYZ. XYZ company or operation. But you know how when you got involved, right? And you probably, maybe had to refer, or you got some other folks involved, maybe you got mom involved, maybe you got a coworker, right? Or maybe you got a friend or something like that, okay? Or maybe you even got a church involved, okay? But because people's success was connected to maybe, meaning there's a chance they may have success, there's a chance they may not. When you got involved, we're gonna say, okay, you had success, great. But maybe mom, she decided to get involved, but guess what? She didn't make no money. So we gotta put an X right there. Coworker maybe got involved and they didn't make no money, right? X right here. Friend maybe got involved, you know what? They made some money. Church may have gotten involved, they didn't make no money either. Why is that happening, folks? Because people's success in these operations are connected to a maybe. And when it's And when there's a maybe or a chance of making money or not, then that simply means there was a skill set that needed to be required or done in order for those to have success. And in many cases, that's why it's a 97% revolving door, okay? Because people are getting involved, they're putting their money in, and because they probably don't have sales skills, or they may not have leadership skills, or they may not have the ability to build a big team, or they may not have the ability to recruit, or they may not have the ability to have leadership. See, that takes skill set. And that's why there's trepidation from many things we've done in the past. And so when I share with you this, you're gonna have to see it through different lenses. Let me tell you why. Because with us folks, when anybody does the one-time execution, pay attention to this, what if the results are like this? Where when you do the execution, that's only required one time, you make money. Mom does the execution, she makes money. Coworker does the execution, they make money. Friend makes money. Church makes money. Church members even make money as well. Folks, let me ask you a question. If the results were like this in anything that you've been a part of, do you think you would still be a part of that company? Where everyone that does the execution, their success is connected to absolute certainty. Absolute certainty, folks. This is what we're talking about. It's just a choice over here. Because the fact of you having success, okay, is connected to absolute certainty. I'm gonna talk to you guys about a service and system that has a 0% failure rate. Because all we're doing, let me tell you, all the work that's involved is that you're gonna put in a first name, last name, email address, phone number, and you're gonna assign a token to it. And folks, you can't move out of the way of the money that's coming to you. Now, there's another part of the automation. I'm gonna cover that in a second, but I just wanna let you know, it's a choice here. So guests, or those of you guys that are chiming in from Instagram, as you're looking at this, guys, try not to look at this from something that you've done before, because you've never seen anything remotely close operating like this, okay? So let me go back into the presentation. I'm fired up and excited, okay? Let me share my screen, okay? All right. So guys, I want to talk about, again, no skill set. I'm just showing you an apples to apples comparison here real quick of the Co-op wallet, which we are decentralized. Decentralized meaning that we're not having any controlled authority. It's the people's wallet. We determine. It's the people that have the control, okay? And guys, you're gonna love that, because just like when we're driving a car versus we're the passenger, we wanna be in the driver's seat. Why? Because we control and we dictate the outcome, okay? And when we control and dictate the outcome, then there again, who is not able to win? It's a choice, not a chance. So with our wallet, you're able to send and receive money, member to member, worldwide. With the centralized models, specifically speaking, Cash App, you're able to send and receive money member to member, but it's limited, okay? I believe right now it's only in the US and the UK only. We're both peer-to-peer. That means person to person that we're conducting business. With our wallet, folks, there's no limit on how much you can send and receive. With theirs, specifically speaking, Cash App, you're only able to send up to $7,500 per week. We both have your own unique donor login, okay? That only you have the access to, only you have the password to, and only you have unique access to your digital wallet, folks. Nobody else has access to it. And as I said, there are 0 holds on your money. You have 7 days a week, 365 days a year access to withdraw your money anytime you want. There's no holds, okay? Ours is a custodial / non-custodial wallet, so it works more like a hybrid, okay? Over here, it's a custodial wallet. And the reason why it's custodial, ladies and gentlemen, because they have the command and the control, and there's no privacy for you. See, these centralized models, they can come in and shut you down from transacting anytime they want to. But if you notice over here with ours, you have the control and there's privacy for you, okay? Ours is connected to a crypto exchange where your bank account is also connected to it. When you withdraw your money, you can just send it right over there to your crypto exchange and deposit the money right into your bank account. 7 days a week, 365 days a year, okay? No holds on your money, folks. Now, this is my favorite slide here because I want to nip it in the bud, ladies and gentlemen. We are not the pyramidal structure. We are not the hierarchical. See, with this operation, as you can see, the white square at the top, that represents the owner, okay? Where the blank squares represents maybe, you know, like in corporate America, it could be the employees, or in some businesses, it's most of the people that are getting involved, doing all the work, right? But then all the money is going where? To the top. And we're also not one of those operations where nobody receives money until certain positions get filled in. Folks, if you come over here, we are the platform model. What is the one thing you notice? We are all white squares over here because we are all owners and we all have the same thing to gain, okay? So watch how ingenious this is, folks, because with the Co-op wallet in our organization, when a digital wallet opens up, your own participation instantly has you receiving money, just like I showed you on the board. So let's just think about that for a second, because I don't want you guys to overmiss that. Tell me what company, I don't care what it is, real estate, don't matter, whatever industry, that on your initial participation of getting involved, that when you put your name in and you submitted your payment information, and when you did the execution, instantly you had money going into your account. Folks, that's never happened before. Okay? But not only that, folks, on your own participation of opening up a digital wallet, not only are you receiving instantly, but guess what? On that same transaction, your inviter is going to receive. And guess what? Their inviter is going to receive on that same transaction. Their inviter, and 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 their inviter, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, every time a digital wallet opens up from you and your inviter onward, anytime, every time, all the time, anywhere around the world, a transaction takes place, it's going to come to you and 10 people, and you and your inviter are going to always be 2 of the 10 every single time a digital wallet opens up from this day forward. Folks, that's game changer there. Again, you're going to do an execution one time, and it's going to literally have you receiving all the time, folks. Guys, I get goosebumps every time I even think about it. And that's why I'm screaming this thing from the rooftops, because I've never, ever, I've been involved in the network marketing space for 18 years. And again, we're not network marketing, but I have never seen where when transactions take place, it's going to have everyone in line receive. So when you think of hundreds of thousands of dollars, or tens of thousands of dollars, or even millions of dollars, folks, they're just not going to one person. It's going to flow through you, your inviter, and 8 other people prior every single time, folks. I love this photo here, folks, that I put in the presentation because I wanted to give us a visual. Okay, this is a photo of a toll booth. Many of us have maybe seen these and maybe experienced them. And I'm sure you probably like me, man, if I was to able to receive money like one of those toll booths, I'd be in a different situation financially. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're literally going to be setting up one time your own digital toll booth, never required to set it up again. And as other people are opening up digital wallets, they're setting up their own digital toll booth, but it's literally going to be as if cars are continuing to come to everybody's toll booth over and over and over and over, and only setting this digital toll booth up one time. So I want you to see this visual, folks, because all we're having people to do is just get in line, ladies and gentlemen. Just get in line. It's a success line. And as I mentioned, anytime and every time, you're not going to be able to get out of the way of the cars coming to you in your digital toll booth. Let's get into the money, okay? Now, I want to go over the 2 steps here. Now, we have a standard version, which I'm going to go over first, and we have a 10X version. The 10X version is going to have you receiving 10X the amounts than what you're going to see here on the standard version. But at the standard version, you're going to buy 3 Co-op Wallet activation tokens for a one-time out-of-pocket of $84 plus exchange fees. Again, I need that one time to hit you like a ton of bricks, folks. One time out of pocket. Now, to be 1000% transparent, it's roughly going to be about 125 one time out of pocket, depending on what cryptocurrency you use to facilitate the transaction of buying the 3 tokens. We have up to over 100 cryptos for you to choose from Bitcoin to Ethereum to Dogecoin, Tron, USDT, Solana, and many, many more, okay? But it's only we're using cryptocurrency because it's on the blockchain. That's how we make the transaction. Our monies are not relying on any fluctuation at all, because as your money is on the system, it's in stable coin. Our wallet operates on the Ethereum blockchain, okay? So here's step 2. You're going to simply have either 3 others, 3 friends, or 3 groups of people, it don't matter, to just do the exact same thing that they are only required to do, folks, one single time as well. Those are the 2 steps. And everyone is doing the cooperative 2 steps, and that is securing the cash flow coming to everyone over and over and over again with scale. Why? It's always multiplying by 3. Okay. And so we want to do the 2 steps. The strategy is we want to get it done within 3 to 5 days or less. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some people that are doing this hour on every hour, because all that's involved, as I mentioned, is a one-time out of pocket, and you open up 3 digital wallets, have 3 friends do the exact same thing that they're only required to do one time, and that is it. Everyone opening up 3 wallets and everyone getting 3 friends do the same one time. Everybody opening up 3 wallets and having 3 friends just do the exact same thing just one time. I'm repeating that because I want it to sink in. You're not going to be required to do this again in a week. You're not going to be required to do it again in a month. You're not going to be required to do it again in 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 50 years. One single time. Okay? Let me show you the money here. Now, I'm going to speak on this as if people are doing it in at least 3 days. Some people do it in 5, some people do it hour on hour. Some people are doing it in 7 days, on average, 3 to 5 days. Maybe they're taking some time out to get their monies together, okay? But we got some people that are flying through this thing. And as I mentioned, don't lose sight of this. Everyone's receiving money when? Instantly. And also what? Instantly, continuously. Let me show you why. So your inviter who invited you, okay, they're gonna be giving you a token when this call is over. What's gonna happen when they issue their 3 tokens to their 3 friends or 3 others or 3 groups of others? They're instantly gonna receive $26 instantly in their digital wallet. I like to call it instant withdrawable money, okay? But then guess what? Here's step 2 for your inviter. You and the 2 other friends that they open up an account for, you're gonna do the exact same thing. Here's the question. How many times are you doing this? 1 time. You did the exact same thing, folks. You got the same predictable result, 26. Okay. Now, in this example, remember your inviter, they're not required to come out of any more money out of pocket. They're not required to open up any more accounts unless they want to. In this example here, you're not required to come out of any more money out of pocket. You're not required to open up any more accounts unless you want to, okay? But watch this, folks. When you did this, not only did you receive instantly the same outcome as your inviter's money went up to $38. Again, did they open up any more accounts? No. Did they come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Here's step 2 for you. Remember, everybody's doing 2 steps, not 1. 2 steps, not 1. But you're only doing the 2 steps 1 time. Your 3 friends, what are they doing? The exact same thing. What do they receive? Instantly, 26. Just like your inviter did, just like you did. Watch the toll booth. Here come the cars. Beep, beep. Your money went to 38. You didn't have to come out of any more money out of pocket. You didn't have to open up any more accounts. Remember, your inviter was already done. Beep, beep. There's more money for them. So let's say each of you guys did this in 3 days. So respectively, since your inviter was involved, that's 3, 6, that's 9 days for your inviter respectively. So folks, I'm showing you right now, with everyone doing this in 3 days, that's 9 days respectively since your inviter's been involved. They're at $87 in residual cash flow. The reason why it's residual is because everyone's doing $1 a day. It is a subscription-based model. But when you open up the 3 accounts for your 3 friends, guess what? That covered your $1 a day. Now you're not having to come out of any more money out of pocket. And these amounts that you see, even though they're scaling every 3 days, they'll be coming to you month after month residually as your cooperative continues this automation. Remember what I said. Is anybody having to do this more than once? No. Is anybody required to open up any more accounts? No. Here's my last question. As accounts were opening, are you just seeing the people at the top money go up, or are you seeing everybody's money go up? Well, there's your friends. Their money went up. Your money went up, just like your inviters did. Now your inviters' money went up too. What else did any of you guys do? Please say nothing. Please say nothing. This continues, folks. Everyone does the execution 1 time. Everyone continuously, instantly, and continuously receives all the time. Here are these people. This could be a church right here, folks. They get involved. Instantly, 26 goes to them for their own participation. Remember, everybody received instantly on their own participation. And instantly and simultaneously, as new people did the 2 steps, everyone else money goes up. Every time, all the time, without fail. It's on the blockchain. It cannot be tampered with. It cannot be manipulated. It cannot be hacked. It's gonna do this every time, all the time, without fail. Anywhere around the world, as digital wallets open up, I don't care if it's in China. I don't care if it's in England. I don't care if it's in the UK. I don't care if it's in Nigeria. I don't care if it's in Jamaica. Anytime, ladies and gentlemen. Every time, ladies and gentlemen. All the time, ladies and gentlemen. As this cooperative automation takes place with everyone only required to do 2 steps one time, it is collectively increasing everybody's residual cash flow from this day onward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's more money on the table in the standard version, but just for the sake of time, I want to come out of the standard and go to the 10X. Because see, when your money accumulates here, if you haven't started in the 10X from the beginning, once your money accumulates, as you see, it's going to be inevitable. But once it accumulates to $280, it's going to automatically upgrade you to the 10X version. Okay? But guess what? Everyone is still receiving, and your money is still increasing and multiplying and coming in residually from the standard. You don't stop receiving here, folks. This continues to move forward, okay? With the same automation of everybody doing 2 simple steps that they're only required to do 1 time required. And as you can see, it's still sending people's money up. Let me go to the 10X version, okay? Okay. Now, I want to go back to the toll booth again. Because in the 10X version, you tell me, would you like to receive $1 per car? Or would you like to receive $10 per car? See, right now, if you count it up, there's about 7 cars that we're looking at, okay? And in the standard version, you're receiving $1 per car. But in the 10X, ladies and gentlemen, you're receiving $10 per car. Okay? Let me show you how this works. So a lot of people like to start here. Why? You're gonna be able to get to your goals faster. Our goal, my goal, is to help anyone come into this platform and over the next 18 to 36 days, I want to get your mortgage payment covered. Okay? To where your residual income from this operation is covering your mortgage payment. And you saw the simple simplicity of this, okay? And the way we're doing it, folks, is that you let me do the presentation, okay? And you cash flow. You just get people in front of this information and have them to see it exactly as you're seeing it. Don't try to give them, some made up, presentation on your own. You're not gonna be able to present it right now like myself and like some of the other leaders. So we're working together in that regard. Because again, I'm serious. That's why I'm screaming this thing from the rooftops. I literally got another meeting after this at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with a Fortune 300 company that wants me to share this with their founders, because they're going to release this to their company and staff. They're literally going to be opening nearly 1,200 wallets in the next week and a half. And that's going to serve as ongoing residual cash flow that they can't get out of the way of. And who's to say where it goes from there? Guys, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And there's no gambling. We're not having to rely on whatever the market is talking about. We're opening up digital wallets on the blockchain, and it's already predetermined within the system that any and every time wallets open, 10 people are going to receive from it every single time. In the 10X version, folks, if you want to start here, you're going to buy 4 Co-op Wallet activation tokens. So not 3, but 4. That's going to be $364 plus exchange fees, okay? Now, to keep it 100% transparent, as I always am, depending on what crypto you use, it's going to be a one-time out-of-pocket of about $410 or less. Again, depending on what crypto you choose to make the transaction. But it's only one time out of pocket, okay? 3 friends are gonna do the exact same thing. That'll start in the 10X version. Okay. And again, 3 to 5 days, okay? You choose 3 others, 3 friends, 3 groups of friends, whatever the case may be. But let me show you the money. So again, your inviter, starting in the 10X version. So instead of receiving 26, they're receiving 260 that they're having come in every 28 days. Now, it is a subscription base as well, but it's not $1 a day here, it's $10 a day. But when you have your 3 friends do the exact same thing, your $10 a day is covered. And everyone's receiving on everybody's $10 a day. That's why the amounts that you're seeing are not just coming in one time, it's residual. Your 3 friends, you in this regard, do the exact same thing. What are you receiving? 260. Are you required to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Are you required to open up any more accounts? No. What's going to happen as a result of you receiving 260 instantly? Your inviter money goes up to $380. Folks, that's literally 6 days in the 10X version. Folks, we got people that are doing this hour on hour. And if you don't believe me, just ask some of the people in our community. Because think about it, we control it. So if this cash flow is going to come to me and me and my team control how fast or whatever pace this goes, do I want to receive the cash flow in a month, or would I like to receive it this week? Some people want it this week. If I'm gonna have the same outcome, why not have it now versus later? So imagine this being hour on hour. You did it in the first hour, your 3 friends did it in the second hour. It's gonna be the same money. Regardless if it takes you an hour to do it, a day to do it, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. It's gonna be the same numbers, folks. People just say, why not just get this out of the way? And that's what they're doing. But I'm taking you guys 3 to 5 days because for some of us seeing this for the first time, I don't want to overcook your grits. Because some of us, unfortunately, where we are positioned mentally, we're between, is this a scam or is this too good to be true? And folks, if you're stuck between those thoughts, there's not much that's going to happen for you, unfortunately, in terms of you reaching and getting the goals that you want. Because if you look at something, you say, it's a scam, or if you look at it and say something else, it's too good to be true, where do you go from there, right? So we're talking about everybody doing a one-time execution. There again, I say and I repeat, you would not be invited here if what I'm explaining and sharing and advertising was not working from your inviter. And think about it, your inviter got invited by somebody. So it had to work for them too before your inviter got involved, correct? And think about it, they have an inviter. And before they got involved, okay, and your inviter got involved, it had to work for all of them or else you would not be here. Let me turn my light on real quick. Okay, it got kind of dark in here, okay? But same infrastructure, guys. Look, your 3 friends, 260. As a result, 380 for you. As a result, 870 for your inviter. Their 3 friends, 3 days later, they do this 2 steps, 260 instantly. As a result, 380 for your 3 friends. As a result, 870 for you. As a result, 2,490 for your inviter. Are you seeing the same predictable result, folks? Yes, you are. And it's gonna happen every time, all the time, without fail, folks. Let me tell you why your inviter who invited you is so excited. You wanna know why? It's not because of the money that they're making. It's that the fact that those that they invited, they're having the same outcome. That's what it's about, folks. Not just people at the top only receiving. This is a cooperative platform here to where we're coming together. Everyone's diversifying their effort, doing 2 steps that they're only required to do 1 time. but yet it's collectively. Let me say that again. It is collectively, as a snowball effect, having everyone's residual cash flow result increase as this community just gets larger and larger and larger. Now you see why I said, people that are in this, man, they will never have to worry about money coming in ever again. And they just invited you to just experience the same outcome. It's a choice. I love that it's a choice because you could say no, and that's fine. You're basically just saying you don't want cash flow because you're literally receiving cash flow by opening up a freaking wallet that you're already doing with other companies. But now that residual cash flow is coming to us, family. It's coming to us. It's coming to us. It keeps going. How many times are people opening up the accounts? Once. How many times are we having to come out of pocket? Once. Whose results are going up? Everybody's. Everybody does the execution one time. We receive all the time. Everybody does the execution one time. Everybody receives more all the time. Nobody has to wait on any money. Money is coming to everybody instantly, simultaneously, and increasing over and over and over and over. Doug, what if my 3 people I bring in don't do it? It's called replace them. Don't chase them. They're just simply telling you they don't want cash flow. If with me doing the presentation, with all the people that you know, do you think you could put, I don't know, 6 to 7 and at least get 3 that want to receive unavoidable cash flow that they can't get out of the way of? See, folks, that 260 that everybody received instantly, that was unavoidable. When you open up the digital wallet, that's coming. And so when your 3 friends did the same thing, guess what? They received 260. And in the system, it's already programmed in the database that 10 people are going to receive. So the money, your money going up, you can't tell the system, oh, don't send me the money when my friends open up digital wallet. It's going to come to you into your wallet where only you got the access to it, and you can withdraw daily anytime you want. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not make this hard. This is the simplest thing I've seen ever. And I've been involved in businesses for 18 years, okay? And so everybody does the execution one time and receive all the time. Let me speed through the end because I'm coming to a close, okay? But as you can see, the results are gonna naturally take place. You can't stop it from happening, okay? Don't try to. Don't be overwhelmed. But if I could get you to $17,910, where you're receiving it every 28 days within the next 18 to 36 days, I think I've at least done my job, okay? Because that'll get most people, if not 98% of people, with their mortgage payment covered. I just want to get in this to get people in their mortgage payment covered where I could free that up, or either for their church, or even for their nonprofit, or even for their fundraiser. So instead of us continuously going out there being every man for himself, this system is monetizing us coming together as a global community. Folks, I read from a book that when you buy one book, you get 66. They call it a Bible. And it says in so many ways, we are stronger together. This is the first time in company business history, fundraising history, crowdfund history, to where we can come together now and increase everybody's residual cash flow. That should be a no-brainer. But I understand, no matter what I say, no matter what I show, you're still gonna have people that's gonna say, oh, that's a pyramid. You're still gonna have people that's gonna say, that's a scam. And their friends inviting them. You're still gonna have people to say, well, digital wallet is not no product. Really? Well, that's what Cash App is using. That's what PayPal is using. They're using a digital wallet service that's allowing you to send money from member to member, being able to transact. Same thing here. It's just with us, with Co-op Wallet, the money's coming to you. And it's coming to the whole global community. Everyone put 100% focus on completing 2 simple steps, okay? Execute 2 steps 1 time, receive all the time. Cash flow automation for everybody, folks. In closing, it's your money, ladies and gentlemen. We've developed Co-op Wallet, which is our online digital bank. 100% of the royalties are distributed to members. Royalties are immediately paid directly to your Co-op Wallet. Royalties are immediately paid to your Co-op Wallet. Securely store your royalties and withdraw them when you want. Quickly build and scale predictable, ongoing residual cash flow. You gain a sellable asset through your business ownership. No limits to anything. Your business is automated using artificial intelligence upon completing 2 simple steps that's only required for you to do. How many times Instagram? 1 time. Your inviter is ready to give you a $25 account activation token. Folks, there's typically 2 types of people in the audience consuming the information. Type A person is saying, Douglas, just 3 accounts, 2 steps, 1 time? Yes, done, I'm in, let's go. Because guys, that just made sense. If it's only required for me to do it 1 time in order for me to receive all the time and just get 3 friends to do the same, that's it. And that's why we're having so many leaders come in now, because now they can finally get that platform. They're seeing the vision that, wow, if people, that everyone comes in, open up the digital wallet, they're gonna receive instantly. And every time digital wallets open up, they're after them every time, all the time. They're gonna continue to receive. They've never experienced that in anything that they've done. Person number 3, or excuse me, person B is asking, Douglas, can we refer more than 3? Absolutely, you can. And you'll be compelled to do so. It'll allow you to generate cash flow even that much faster, and also allow you to help, because you probably say, I know a lot more than 3 that would love to be a part of this. Folks, you'll be compelled to do so, okay? Simply reconnect with your inviter. Send them your email. That's all they need. Send them your email. They're gonna set you up and demonstrate how simple it is to open a free Co-op Wallet account and assign an account activation token, okay? And so, guys, I'm gonna open it up real quick for some Q&A. I wanna open up for a little Q&A for those of us that are on Zoom right now. Let me stop my screen share. If you have any questions, if you're a guest, I want you to go down to where it says reactions, or you can even put it in the chat if you have a question, or go down and hit reactions and then hit raise your hand, and I'll be able to entertain any questions anybody may have. Or if there's a partner or a member that wants to ask a question on behalf of someone, because sometimes people may be a little shy or maybe just not know how to ask the question, but definitely members and partners and guests, of course. If you have a question, just go down to reactions, raise your hand. I'll entertain any question that you have. We have people that are hopping in here still, and I'm already done with the presentation. Go, that's okay, you can join us. We'd love to have you. Anybody? Anybody? I did good. Bobby, I did good. Y'all, I'll wait for a second. Bobby, don't leave. Laretha, yes, ma'am. Unmute yourself, sweetie.
Well, I don't have a question, but I just have to say you did fantastic like you always do. Every time I get on, I always get something out of the call.
Absolutely.
And that's how we learn. Got to be consistent, you know, and you will see this thing work. It works. I'm telling you. I see it every day. Every day I see it. I'm telling you, it's a good platform.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Doug.
You're so welcome. Well, like I said to you, Laretha, I appreciate your trust. I know a lot of times, you know, things get put in front of us, guys. That's why I'm so adamant about being transparent. That's why I share the presentation like I do, because I want people to say, I'm going to say the same thing every time. I may add a little illustration here and there, but for the most part, the pillar stuff that we talk about, guys, it's 2 simple steps. Laretha can attest to it, okay?
Yes, I can.
She got on a Zoom just like this, and she got started literally like within, was it less than 24 hours, Laretha?
Oh my goodness, let's try 6 hours. I had 3 people in. It was crazy. I mean,
let me ask you this. Did the money come to you in a week, or did it come to you in a few days? When did the money get to you?
Instantly, as I put them in, it showed up. I'm saying, what? I couldn't believe it.
Wait, hold on. Now, Laretha, when they got involved and they got their 3, did they receive instantly?
Yes.
Laretha, did you receive more money instantly too?
Yes. I'm saying, oh man, piece of cake. Piece of cake. I'm telling you, it's a great opportunity. And like you said, you mentioned before, I've never seen anything like this before, honestly. I really haven't. And it's just 2 simple steps.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Laretha.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you. Awesome. Guys, hey, let's drop the mic. I don't have to say nothing else. I don't. Okay? We got all kind of folk coming here. They must get invited late. Well, guys, they're gonna have to make the next presentation. I'll be doing a presentation again tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if I'm gonna get on Facebook Live, but the Instagram Live. But guys, there's people on Instagram chiming on in. Guys, we are taking this message of this platform, okay, and screaming it from the rooftops. Literally now, people can start receiving the ongoing residual cash flow that they have been looking for. We're talking about cash flow, folks. We ain't talking about no gambling or speculating or we ain't talking about mining. Again, I'm not casting any aspersions on those companies. I got friends that do them, and they do them, okay? But I was looking for something, first of all, that can bring me cash flow, and then most importantly, everybody could get in and really have success and win. Because anybody that can fog up a mirror can do the work that's here. You're only putting in a phone number, a name, an email address, assigning a token, money comes to you instantly. And just as money came to you instantly, it went to 9 others instantly and simultaneously. And it's gonna happen that way and do that every single time. But I wanted to bring Bobby up because I was gonna serenade Bobby. Bobby just celebrated her birthday. Happy birthday. If y'all could just unmute yourselves and just say happy birthday, Bobby. Or just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. That'll be cool too. But happy birthday, sweetheart. Did you want to say something? You're muted.
Thank you so much, Doug. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Angel.
Okay, I just wanted to say to the community that this thing is real, people. This thing is definitely real. My brother Doug, he knocks it out of the park every time, every time. I remember back when he first started, he gave me a call and said, "Hey, let's do this thing. I'm about to do this." I had this little weak testimony that I was using, and he said, "Hey, can I use your testimony?" I mean, he took that testimony and he developed his own testimony, and he never stopped running. I didn't even know he was on a Zoom right now, but I knew he was because he's always working. I don't care what time of day or what time of night, I can just chime in and he's there. So I just want to say this is real. Believe everything he's saying. If you're in the Telegram group, go to the Telegram group and DM me and ask me some questions if you want to, because this thing is real. Let's get it, people. Let's get it. If you pass this by, you missing a good thing.
Absolutely.
Back to you, Doug.
No, thank you so much. And again, happy birthday to you. Appreciate you chiming in, giving those comments. Guys, look, we're going to close it out. Like I said, right now, guests, send your inviter your email. Send it to them right now. They're going to demonstrate it for you. Okay? They're even going to send you a token if you're ready to rock and roll. We got to have your commitment first before we issue the token, right? Because, we don't want someone that's going to hem and haw, maybe not. No, folks. Everything with the system and the money is with absolute certainty. We just want those that are going to commit to doing the 2 steps that they're only required to do one time. And the 2 steps involves this. You're opening up 3 accounts for 3 friends or 3 others or 3 groups of others, don't matter, that are doing the same. Yes, we have churches involved in here. Even their members are just lining up, setting up their digital toll booth. And as the cash flow is going through the members of the church, it's going to the church too. Think about that. The money is not just going to the church, it's going through the church members. How many church members are needing more money than they currently have right now? And again, not just money, but residual cash flow. That's what's missing out of people's lives. Cash flow that's exceeding your monthly and annual expenses. That's it, guys. We just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and also over the top. Take care. Good night. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Doug. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Absolutely.